Just when you thought Link's adventuring was over on Nintendo DS, the Big N hits us with The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks made exclusively for its Pocket console. Trading in his boat for a cutie-poo choo-choo train, our green-clad hero is at it again, this time out to save the world from the astonishing evil power of the Demon King. With new weapons in his arsenal, the tag-along Ghost of Zelda, and plenty returning cast members from Phantom Hourglass, can Nintendo's unlikely hero win the day once again? At first glance, The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks is an almost carbon copy of the Phantom Hourglass formula. Take a young toon Link, toss in a damsel in distress, and send him on an adventure to collect 4 pieces of a map while returning time and time again to one central dungeon. In this case, the Tower of Spirits. Dig a little deeper though, and you'll find an adventure all its own, filled with plenty of rewarding moments and fresh new concepts. Players will encounter returning tools intermixed with new inclusions, so for every boomerang toss and shot from your bow and arrow, you'll be blowing into the microphone to send out tornadoes, or snapping a snake whip to traverse gaps and solve puzzles. Sitting at front and center of the new design, though, is the new Spirit Flute, a magical musical instrument used to return power to depleting spirit tracks around the land. This new innovation is a great example of how to use touch and microphone together, as you literally slide around the pan flute and blow in it to play a virtual instrument. The concept is fresh, and the execution is really rewarding. With more functionality and diversity than Zelda's famous Ocarina, players may find themselves quickly falling in love with what Spirit Tracks has to offer. While the core progression of the game is similar to that of Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks is a much larger and rewarding game in comparison. Once you trudge through the obligatory long-winded opening, you'll encounter tougher dungeons, awesome new tools, and plenty of great bosses to keep things fresh. If you're looking for a more casual take on the Zelda experience, you can slow things down and take some extra time searching for treasure, catching rabbids in your very own Zelda zoo, or filling up your stamp book from locations around the world. All these different activities can be exchanged for more prizes and treasures along the way, so it's definitely incentive to keep going well after the game is finished. Once you're done taxiing around villagers or transporting goods on your trusty little train, however, it's right back to business, and business is good. Towering 2-screen bosses make a return for Spirit Tracks, as TS Zelda again delivers some of the best bosses in franchise history. And while some people may roll their eyes at the return of all-touch gameplay and the amount of microphone use, there's no denying the simple pleasures you get from executing such rewarding interactions. Every once in a while you'll encounter a small hitch in gameplay, such as rolling when you don't mean to, or moronic AI, especially when you're dealing with your new partner Zelda, but the good far outweighs the bad in what is one of the most refreshing and original Zelda experiences to date. Spirit Tracks may look like just a quick sequel off the Phantom Hourglass engine, but trust us, it's an adventure all its own. With over 25 hours of play, all new tools and puzzles, and some of the best dungeons and boss fights in recent memory, Spirit Tracks not only usurps its DS predecessor, but is also filled with dozens of classic moments worthy of the Zelda name. You'll have to deal with a few long-running sequences or needlessly complicated side missions from time to time, but there's no denying Spirit Tracks' rightful place among the Zelda greats.